case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe two-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Finds his man. It's Branch. He's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Branch. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. From the gun, give on the inside. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down mark is.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After the run, now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. The sure hands. It's Branch. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Stockton. The throw. And wings it incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. At the 40, there he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Dogs want to move quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the move, it's Haynes. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Rutherford. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. It's King. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another throw.
Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play. Brings up a fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes.
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Branch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
They're going to run it, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if you're off going over the top, and that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this off.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, he's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Just put more speed on the field and find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Patterson. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Kane. Grabs it in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds a man on the right. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Quick completion on the out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Got room at the 35. Lots of running room. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the catch. It's Bell. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Bell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. Oh, what a cut. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dogs. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Looking for a man. It's King. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Yellow Jackets send down the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get big.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Now adjusting. Grabs behind the line, it's Belt. And they're able to make the tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Bulldogs! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. There he goes. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking he might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. If he's able to go get the first, let's get a fresh set of downs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Right on the money. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turns it on in midfield. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the catch, it's Branch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. got it in the middle. It's dealt. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up. Field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard. To the air, it's Stockton. Going for the big play. Got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Hosley. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. Really good pickup, an explosive run there, but that's going to be like a fabulous parting gift. Not enough to make a big difference. Looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happens. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll try the run, fighting off the defender. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black